Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John Suspiria Truner, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. Well, last time, tragically, Poseidon, the wise, the educator, the great leader of the enlightenment, passed away. He was a good man, and he should be sorely missed. Now, some people were a little bit quick to point out, hey, didn't he also sort of burn down Italy? Yes, he did, but we need to keep two very important facts in mind. Number one, I didn't start this fight. Venice did, when they attacked me in the Fourth Crusade, and that's why those bastards are currently on fire. And number two, sure, we have stolen a lot of money from Italy, but where did that money go? Did it go into armies? Did it go into weapons of war? No. It went into building new cities for our people to live in. It has gone to a good home, damn it. Speaking of which, one of those cities literally just finished up. So, how about we name this city Poseidon in his honor? And we should probably actually, create a new vassal for that. There we go. Didn't need to control Poseidon directly. It can just manage itself. And so we have as our new emperor, Polyphemus, a man who never expected to be emperor. He always thought that would fall to his elder brother Theseus, who tragically passed away extremely young from cancer. In fact, yeah, this kid was so unprepared. Just look at his prestige and his piety. It's just awful. He doesn't even have enough prestige to, revoke the kingdom of Serbia. He can't do that yet. So, hopefully, he'll be able to get round to that sooner rather than later. In fact, if anything, I get the feeling that Polyphemus doesn't really, want to be emperor. He certainly doesn't want to be married to this woman. He doesn't really even, swing that way. But the Empire has called for him, and he will answer the call as best he can. So. The plan. Italy and Romaine needs to be flipping eaten. Because, for the time being at least, we can't activate any Great Holy Wars. Now, I went and flipping checked this. Great Holy Wars should be active if, 1, there's a pagan religion with a head, which there is, and 2, we're in the age of crusades and jihads. And we definitely are, because a crusade went and bloody attacked me like 50 years ago or something. So, I don't know. Possibly that's bugged, maybe they'll turn on shortly. There seems to be some conflicting information about what does or doesn't trigger the dawn of the Great Holy Wars. So we'll see if that becomes an option, but for the time being, I am facilitating all of my own vassals. Whenever they go to war, I'm just going to go and, conveniently raid nearby. I'm not involved in the war. I'm not gaining any threat, not much anyway. But, yes indeed, I'll still be making sure my vassals are winning. And indeed, even now, the new king of Trebizond and Sicily is moving north, slowly getting closer and closer to the rest of Latium that I do indeed need him to take over. Ragusa is interested in the Venice that I've weakened for them, and Croatia is definitely interested in this bit of Italy. Though, I did have a think, by the way. Yes, we've got Pecs over here. Technically, they report into to me. So even though, to be precise, they're actually de jure part of the Kingdom of Hungary, I'm just going to hand those guys over to Croatia, just to bulk up Croatia a bit. Okay, for some reason I can't. The only option is to hand over, the Duchy of Bosnia. You're not getting all of that. That's too much land, if only because, you wouldn't be able to defend it. It's a bit exposed. So, okay, I guess you don't get that for some reason. Though at some point there was actually a war that separated Bosnia from Skull Mountain, so at the bare minimum, you can definitely have him back, that's fine. Also, while I was just, taking this opportunity to look over the Empire, making sure it all made sense, can't help but notice we've actually got ourselves, up here, this bit of territory that is currently just, reporting into me, de jure, part of the Kingdom of Serbia, currently held by an Orthodox person. No. And over here, Astebus, that's actually currently a bit independent, currently held by Catholics. No. So, religious revoking, that's always a joy. So you can just actually have some of that. Only Catholic vassals will object. Well, I don't think they'll be objecting that hard, actually. So I've got all of this lovely spare domain, so I'll be having all of this. And perfect timing, Poseidon has indeed been buried. It was one hell of a show, we're all absolutely thrilled about it, and that gets me a big old pile of prestige, and... Okay, a fleet full of loot has returned from raiding. Does anybody know... Oh! Okay, I think this fleet might have been raiding. I didn't realise it was raiding. Can my fleets raid? Okay, that's a lot of prestige that we just... Well, okay, I guess. Hang on, I'm not sure what just happened. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I mainly just, brought you back so we could break you down, but, like, are you guys just, like, right now looting flipping Venice? Well, if you were, you're not anymore, so, okay, good. And also, yes, I'm continuing to do a deliberately terrible job educating the children of the King of Venice, because it entertains me. Okay, so, having suddenly gained, like, 1,500 prestige from, like, some boats or something, yeah, I'm so sorry about this, but I'm going to be having the Kingdom of Serbia back off you. I am so sorry, alright? I will send you some money to apologise, but this needs to be a thing as happens. And I'll also be having, yes, this territory off both of you as well. Absolutely lovely. Yes, and the other slot within Zeta that's opened up. So, we've built one city already, but if I'm gonna be the Pontifex Maximus, we should build a temple, damn it. Let's get a temple down. Now, we've also got a Catholic uprising to put down, so okay, just raise some vassals, let's get them over here. They're standing on mountains, which is irritating. So let's just crack on with some of this nonsense. Everything should be absolutely fine. We'll put you guys down, we'll deal with, yes, these guys over here in Amalfi. Oh, never mind. The forces of Trebizond have just moved in to do it by themselves, which is very bloody convenient of you guys. Also, yeah, as I would have suspected, no one's voting for young baby Hippolytus just yet. Okay, so they're going for the King of Thrace for now, which is perfectly reasonable. No one's gonna vote for a child. But when the boy comes of age, they'll probably come around. I mean, the grandson of Poseidon, that kid's got a good claim. Okay, next big question. The King of Greece, who of course I'm training myself, but unfortunately, yes. That means if I want to give him ambitious, he's gonna hate me. The King of Greece with 15,000 troops, that's just a bit too powerful to have him as a rival. I could accept out of patience. That would actually mean he loses Wrath. Honestly, Wrath is pretty good. You know what? He must learn on his own. I'm not interfering on this occasion. That's fine. We'll just keep an eye on how he turns out, because, yeah, I didn't actually get to set that focus. It was just sort of set by the AI or something. I'm not 100% sure when that was set. And here we go. Dedicate Temple is presumably off cooldown. So, any temple of my choosing. Which one do I fancy? Just going to wait till I see one where the name appeals. The Temple of Rila. That'll do. And this here is very important because, yes, I can actually convert these temples into benefits for me, including fertility being up, to increase the chance I do actually have myself, you know, a child. Though, on the other hand, there's also... hang on, Aphrodite is... that's fertility plus 5%, but sex appeal up. I don't know what's more important for having a child, sex appeal or fertility. Like, which would actually help more in real terms. Okay, you know what? We'll take the safe option. We'll just go for Zeus. That gets me a bonus diplomacy as well, so that seems like a really good deal. Aha, and because I joined the Hermetic Society previously, they want me to find an assistant. Okay, now that I can do, and now that's a mission, I'll presumably get a bit of, you know, benefit out of doing that. Here we go, apprentice. So, technically, the most intelligent person in the realm is the King of Bulgaria. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Boom, 200 knowledge immediately, love it. You know what, while I'm thinking about it, let's begin writing a paper. Kaboom, and what do I need to do here? So, make a decent effort. Ask those around me, because I'm a highly diplomatic, lovely, or 10%, ooh, 10% ambitious. But that's very expensive. Honestly, I don't really want to spend 1,000 gold on this right now. So, yes, we shall simply ask other people around me to help. Because that doesn't cost 1,000 gold. And another thing I can do, because I'm nice and civilized, is study another faith. That just means I can pick up, sympathy. It doesn't mean I actually, join that faith secretly or otherwise. It just means I can be sympathetic towards it. Which is probably useful. I kind of may as well. I think I'll go for sympathy for the Jewish religion. Because I've no reason to go to war against any of the Jewish states again. If anything, now I just want peace with what's left of Antioch, even though those guys are not doing well. It was looking briefly like we might actually see the AI form Israel or something, but no, in the end, they did not pull it off, so they now seem to be sort of collapsing. So I'm just going to stay on good terms with them. That's all absolutely fine. Right, another group of raiders coming in. Head over here, smash these forces. That's overwhelmingly light infantry. This is going to be an absolute flipping slaughter. So we'll just go in with some decent commanders. Absolutely tear you apart. In fact, do we actually have better commanders? No, we really don't have much in the way of good commanders right now. Bad selection. Doesn't matter much, though. We are just going to completely destroy these lads. Look at that. We're not even taking casualties right now. They've just broken the moment the fight begins. Absolutely lovely. So we'll just get in over here, and we'll tear this down, and we'll burn it down too. And honestly, just walk in, guys. 2,200 men guarding it. Yep, there we go. Money. Everybody loves money. And support the Greens. I love the Greens. The Greens are the best. I know nothing about the Greens, but the Greens great. So as soon as we get through here, momentarily, that should be done in just a moment. And 50 gold, 50 prestige. Apparently, I am a betting person. Right, now after that point, we should be able to just, walk into large parts of the rest of this. Good. Good. Everybody loves free money. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not 100% sure what happened to the army of Trebizond, because there were 13,000 of them, and now they seem to have just naffed off. I'm not sure if you... there you guys are. What on earth are you doing over there? If you're chasing down 3 people who are over in Trebizond, I'm going to be really annoyed about this. Well, okay, this is not going to stand. I am going to make you win this war, even if I have to carry you all of the flipping way, by sending my troops in to go and deal with this nonsense. Okay, my paper is finished. A simple paper on the planets. So, okay, send it out. We'll just see how it goes. And my troops just heading straight through Rome. You guys decided to reoccupy your territory. Fair enough. Sorry it's on fire. And apparently, it's pretty good. Some people seem to think it's okay. So, alright, and ooh, somebody else says it is not good enough. Well, dear oh flippin' dear. Okay, so, what do you think? Okay, you like it. So we've got 2 people who like it to 1 who doesn't. Oh, 2 flipping all. And, okay, one of you guys needs to come over here. Oh, no! 3-2 in favour of doesn't like it. This is no good at all. Come on, guys. Back me up here. Support me. I'm the new guy. This was my first paper. And apparently, once again, it's the start of a new golden age. I swear this is like the 3rd golden age we've had in 2 decades, but I'm not going to say no to revolt down, morale up, giant pile of tax. Also, having now invaded this territory, we're now nice and hostile to you. And I'm guessing, hang on, how many troops does Romaine even have? Okay, only 2,000, so who are you guys? Venice and the Knights Templar have showed up too. Okay, you guys have decided to all work together against me, have you? Well, let's see how that works out for ya. Because having begun raiding your land, I'm now nice and hostile to you stupid bastards. So, right now you guys are on top of a mountain. I don't think that's gonna count for much. Mind, I think you're about to be in a lot of flipping trouble, actually. So, yep, in we go. We're just gonna shoot all of you down, and tragically, I actually lost knowledge because my paper failed. That's harsh. Given, my entire kingdom worked on that together. Maybe that was bad, though. Maybe that's like, copying somebody else's homework. So, just need to ride down the coalition over here, you stupid, stupid bastards. There we flippin' go. That's even more Romaine forces, badly wounded. And what's that? The forces of Amalfi are trying to regroup. Oh no. No, 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 no. Actually, I think you guys will be murdered as well. Okay, so there's like a hospital in Samos or something, where I can either visit somebody, and then this guy likes me, or I could actually help somebody. In which case I gain 10 piety, and humble. Humble is not very good, and I'm a little bit concerned about, yeah, maybe getting sick myself. You know what? I think I'll just, yeah, go and visit somebody. I'm just going to show a bit of charity, but not like, you know, too much or anything. Now, if we can, chase down the King of Venice. Let's see if we can maybe get on top of him, because that would be hilarious. Also, for some reason, it would appear that the Knights Templar are planning to move in. No, that wasn't the Knights Templar, that was like 50 guys who just attacked me for no good reason. So we'll just be going in, smashing all these guys. Trebizond, where the hell is your army? What on earth are you guys doing? Oh, never mind, that war's over. They already won. Okay, well that's positive. Good. That would explain why they weren't coming back. It's because they've already won. I just lost a huge amount of troops to attrition in the mountains. Bloody hell. Okay, King of Thrace just died, so we've got the kingdom back. That's absolutely fine. So, hang on. Just need to check what's going on over here. Pretty sure you just inherited... yeah, you've got just about everything. You're Hellenic. Your wife is not as she should be, actually. Your children are being raised as... okay, that's also... this is a bit of a mess, to be perfectly honest. And wait, hang on, that's... wait, why is he over there? What's going on here? Okay, you need to have yourself a son, but you need to raise him right, damn it. Because I'm very happy to give the title of King of Thrace to somebody else. But then again, it really needs to go to this guy purely because he's got all this land up here. Okay, fair enough, I suppose. Are you actually any good, though? No, you're awful, marvellous. But you are content, so at the bare minimum, you shouldn't be causing any trouble. Also, if I just make the tiniest change to the council, find someone who's willing to... okay, you're not as good, but I kind of don't care, because, I'm guessing you're the mayor of the town I just created, right, in Zeta. No, Viterbo, that's not the right town. Still, looks like you're wearing vaguely Roman-y stuff, so that's nice. Okay, now that should, hopefully, be enough for me to... yes, indeed. With my deciding vote 4-on-4, I can now change the law to whatever the flip I want. Okay, so maximum okay, not quite maximum, but like, you know, pretty bloody high contribution in terms of troops, please. Now this is what I wanted to flipping see. Straight away, hang on, I'll get to you in a second. Straight away, new King of Thrace has declared a Thracian holy war for Crane. So, okay. Okay, you guys have failed doing this before. I am going to come in to help you on this occasion, alright? If I have to personally murder Italy, I will. And yeah, if that's a holy war, they want the Duchy of Crane, so they're looking to take both of these bits of territory. Now, I want Thrace to have that, because that brings them only a stone's throw from Venice. And you want me to find a treasure? Except, no, you want me to fund an expedition. Okay. I will go on a holiday with you to find something. That sounds fun. And yeah, if we just go to the local shop, we're very likely to succeed, but I won't gain much knowledge. Or 80% chance to succeed, but more knowledge. Or 62, but loads of knowledge. Let's go for the middle option. We'll go on a holiday to wherever that is. Okay, anyway. I've got myself 9,000 troops here. Italy. How much do you have available right now? 2,700, but you might also have friends joining you, because, yeah, you got somebody else joining you already. Deploy these 9,000 troops further and further north, please. We need to find the Italian army, hunt it down and destroy it before it can get in the way of the Thracian campaign. And there we go. Even more men will now be raised. Love it. So, Where is the Italian army? We must destroy it. Okay, we have found a Burgundian army. They seem to be hostile to me, so I guess we'll just, murder them while we're passing by. Honestly, just murder anybody who's sort of, in the way. Why not? No commanders, no anything like that. Just go around, get ourselves a bit of glory, all of that good stuff. This is all worth good prestige. Okay, slight problem, though. Yeah, the King of Greece is... he's fine, but he's not spectacular. I was hoping for better, but he's picked up, yeah, only a level 2 education. Apparently I did not do a good job educating him. He also now wants to be on the council, which is unfortunate because I've got too many no-hopers on the council already. Actually, you know what? We'll move the King of Bulgaria over to Marshal out of an advisor position, which opens up an advisor slot for, yeah, the new King of Greece. So that's all fine. In fact, this is looking good. All right. 1 zealot, 2 pragmatists, 4 loyalists. That's a good council. In fact, actually, it's a good enough council. I could replace you with someone who's, you know, better at the job. Though, ooh, you're a bit Catholic, to be perfectly honest. In fact, wow. Okay, we've got way too many high diplomacy Catholics. Worth keeping an eye, by the way, as we're actually young into the reign right now, there are, like, no factions. Even though we're stuck inside, yeah, discontent for the time being, yeah, nobody's joining a faction. Everybody is very happy. That is marvellously good news. Okay, keep my troops moving here. Just keep my troops moving. Murder all of the Italian forces or Burgundian forces or whatever that I can come up with here. Just keep on keeping on. Murder everyone. Chase these guys down as far as I can. You guys are hostile to me, so I guess we should probably chase you down too. Momentarily. Can we catch those guys, by the way? Does not look like it, unfortunately. Okay. We'll go and murder you, because you might be slowly building up some strength here. Also, I'm guessing, yeah, the church just finished. I thought that might be what's going on there. So, we got ourselves a new church. That's absolutely fine. Just, you know, create a new vassal for that. Absolutely lovely. So, yes, these days, Zeta is up to 5 subholdings, which is not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, even Constantinople only has 6, so I think that's actually the max it can be. I'm not sure you can ever get more than that, because, yeah, we've got Rome here with just an extra thing floating around, so go on, Rome can have an extra city as well. Okay, good bit of murder going on down over here, just taking all of this apart, and my physician wants some gold. You may have some gold, that's fine, please convert it into some form of tech point. As for Italy's forces, I think we are completely destroying them. And we found a text, 200 knowledge, hooray for me. And, okay, I've just picked up a new heir. Okay, that's, oh! Did everyone just start voting for you? Because this guy is technically part of my dynasty. So I'm guessing that's, oh, that's kind of not what I wanted, actually, because he is of my dynasty, meaning, actually, he apparently would actually inherit everything. Okay, we're not going to split the empire apart. We could just reclaim the Kingdom of Serbia from wherever that's going at this point, and we'd also lose the Pontifex Maximus position. That could be more problematic to get back, I'm not sure. Okay, it's all fine. As soon as Hippolytus comes of age, or I have my own son, this will all sort itself out. Oh, and while I'm passing by, I'll gladly knock over Genoa, which you've apparently not bothered to actually fortify in any meaningful way. So that's just lovely, actually, thank you. Okay, so we've basically trashed the Italian army before it even got going. Let's just make sure we understand who's involved in this war. So this war is, okay, Torres and Italy, that's it. So I'm guessing that would be, no, you're raiders. Okay, so you're bringing up 6,000 or 7,000 troops. You should absolutely destroy these guys then, got it? I mean, while I'm passing by, I won't say no to a pile of, you know, beautiful Republic towns that are basically completely unguarded. That is A-okay. Oh, just look at this. The poor bastards just haven't even bothered setting up any defense. We could just walk in, and there's another town back here as well. Yep, so we'll just be having all of that. We've just set that town on fire, and oh my goodness, there's another one. There's another one right there, and did you just say I made 0 money? Because I swear I just saw 0 money there. Okay, well, I'm burning this place to the ground regardless. Alright, I'm having this. That's definitely no money. I think it might possibly have been ransacked too recently, and thus there's, like, nothing to carry off or something. Okay, well, there's a nice church next door over here in Nice. So, we'll head over to Nice, and we'll see if we can just do some looting there. Because looting a good church is a good way to make some good money and pick up some lovely moral authority. And if I do at any point need to just, you know, step in and murder some people. Okay, once again, no money. Well, I guess we've made a bit of money, but maybe this place was recently. Yeah, I think these places have just been looted too often. There's now just nothing left because of the excessive amount of looting. Well, I'll go in, because at the bare minimum, that is 30 gold right there, even if nothing else actually, you know, is currently floating about. Okay, I've got to find a bit of Italy that hasn't recently been looted by, oh, that bit. That bit is flourishing up there. Okay, we'll go and take care of that. And rumours have it, oh, people are planning to kill me. Well, that's unacceptable. Does anybody know who's doing that? I am tragically not aware of who's planning to kill me right now. But, okay. How's my spy master? My spy master is competent if unspectacular. Is there anyone better we could have doing this? Okay, the new mayor of Poseidon. Not such a loyalist, but better at his job. Yes, you please get on with that. And also, here's a pile of money, just so that you know, like me. Oh, I think we've got reinforcements coming in, though. Yeah, Romaine may be pretty much trashed at this point, but they've called up France to help. Now, okay, France. Okay, France isn't involved in that war at the bare minimum, but Valencia is. Okay, how much strength does Valencia have right now? Some, but maybe not enough. Need to keep an eye on that. Is that you, by the way? No, that's Provence. Okay, keep an eye out for the army of Valencia, because that's definitely the army of France. France? Are me and you cool right now? I mean, officially, me and France should not be particularly, you know, at war with each other, but possibly because he's part of the defensive pact, and I'm hostile to one member of that pact, therefore, everyone else is, I don't know. Oh, but flip me, I missed the most important thing of all. Trebizond has done it. They have literally begun, hang on, you guys up here, you have begun the flipping holy war for Capua. Oh my, that's precisely what I needed you to do. Also, you've now come of age, and you're not very good. I guess maybe you could be the steward. That would be okay. So yeah, this guy's got maybe 2,600 troops. You have got yourself, hang on, go up to the top level, 3,000 odd. You should be able to win that one, but maybe just for safety, we want to make sure, nope, that's a Greek army. I always get those two confused. We might want to send some reinforcements over in that direction, just for safety. Because I believe right now, this small force over here that might be about to run into this force, ideally on a mountain. Yeah, while you're actually just ransacking this place. Yeah, that is, I believe, the forces of Bosnia, Epirus, and Greece. So, if I were to call up the forces of, say, Bulgaria, and send them just to reinforce for safety, that'd probably be a good idea. Wow, 11,000 troops. That, of course, is the new law I've just passed for even more troops. And Bulgaria loves me, of course. Me and Bulgaria are best friends. Speaking of which, me and Bulgaria can go out into the countryside together to pick herbs. That just sounds lovely. Here we go, we're swimming in money right now. Let's just go for a lovely walk to a nearby marketplace and just do a bit of shopping. That sounds like a lovely bonding exercise. Aha, and I think I just had it confirmed there, France is neutral, because while the army's in red, the actual word France is in grey. So I think these guys are cool with me. Because yes, we're not technically hostile to them yet, because we've never gone over to France to raid. So I think we're A-okay for now. And if we're A-okay, yeah, the forces of Thrace should be absolutely golden. Right now, they're just, yeah, tearing through all of this nonsense. I'm taking down this city because I flipping feel like it, so that's all absolutely lovely too. And here we go. Apparently we had a lovely trip out shopping. We got an absolute bargain. 5 ingredients for only 35 gold. Marvellous. We have got tin. We have got aqua regia. We've got mercury, aqua fortis. We've got copper. Don't know what those 2 watery things are, but we've got them. And the papacy's just decided to siege down this bit of territory. Okay, Mr. Pope, why are me and you hostile to each other right now? Due to being raided. Okay, well, if you want to be a dick about this, I am very happy to be a dick about this. You guys, 11,000 odd troops. Go into raiding mode, please. Then immediately afterwards upset the Pope, and then once the Pope has been nice and upset, then we shall go and destroy the Pope, and if we're very fortunate, we might even... My wife's pregnant. Honestly, I don't care. I do not care in the slightest, alright? If she's managed to get herself pregnant some other way, that is A-okay. Oh yeah, the Pope has immediately started running. Understandably too. And no, I trust her word. As long as she produces a son, I don't care how she made it happen. Oh, your popiness, are you suddenly not so interested in attacking my land? Dear oh flipping dear. And my plan with Trebizond has just worked perfectly. So they're just walking into these territories because they've recently been set on fire. So they're remarkably easy to take over. In fact, you know what? I'm sending you over here just to actually... Oh, that's already been looted. Okay, I don't need to send you over there to keep doing that. You're well under control. Got it. Meanwhile, up north in this prospering northern Italian city that we're just moving into right there. Oh my flipping goodness, that should be... Okay, I think something might be broken with Crusader Kings 2. Because it's saying I'm making no money by looting territory that I know for a fact was prosperous and had not recently been looted. Okay, so my wife's got a bit of an appetite, and if I give her everything she wants, there's a chance she'll become gluttonous, which might be bad, potentially. But then again, I'm not really that into her anyway, because I'm not into, you know, that whole side of the field. So, yeah, sure, why not? If she happens to get... Nope, she did not become gluttonous, she's just been well-fed. And Constantinople absolutely thrives as well. Love it. So, okay, we've still got some good troops over here. Honestly, guys, just walk straight in. And she is now chatty. She should rest or... Okay, she should have her fun. No, she should rest. Let's make sure she's healthy for the time being. And my doctor's got better at learning. That's positive too. Okay, just move into this town. Burn it down if you can. These troops are about ready to stand down. Yeah, I'm just not making any money from looting for some reason. But I'm still making a bit of money. And this is still worth it. Because at the absolute bare minimum, what's going on here is I am weakening Italy. Making them more vulnerable to my vassals. Though we do also have Italian forces close by here. Okay, I might go and deal with them shortly. Thrace is just getting on with this nonsense over here as fast as they can. And just throw a few more troops at this town. That was actually more troops than I expected to lose there. Probably time for you guys to retreat, by the way. Head back down to Rome. Break yourselves down. Everything should be fine. Thrace has got to be on top of this by now. And just in case they're not, I've got a plan, which is one of my primary vassal armies, Bulgaria, is now going to be just hopping over towards, yes, Venice. Because who'd have flipping thought it? Venice has decided to put out all of the fires. So basically, screw you, you stupid losers. So we'll just get in over here, take out the garrison, and then we'll just burn Venice down. Again. because you should not have done the Fourth Crusade, you stupid bastards. Okay, so having had a raiding party aboard it, my boat now seems to be a raiding boat. It is carrying loot. And, okay, once again, more children who I've just stolen at some point are coming of age in my prison. I should really sell them at some point. Right, by the way, just knock down Venice again. There we go. Oh, that's more flipping like it. Money. We're actually making money. Okay, lesson learned. Just burn down Venice. Over and over again, indefinitely if need be. Oh, flip me. My wife's done it. We have got ourselves a son. Now, admittedly, we have a small problem, which is Polyphemus didn't have any children. If he did, I don't believe they're named anywhere. So we're just going to go back to the Pantheon, like a younger generation of the Pantheon. All hail Prince Apollo! And here we flipping go, having taken over Capua, the forces of Trebizond are now just moving over here to finish the job. So, this was precisely my plan. My vassals are reclaiming the Roman Empire for me without me needing to get involved in the slightest. This is precisely what I wanted to see. Together with Venice being on fire, I enjoy seeing Venice on fire too. Especially as, once we make it past this single flipping barony, oh, look at that. It's a church, it's a city, it's a city, it's a city, and they've got no defense whatsoever. Alright, lads, begin attacking this here city that's got, like, no defense in it whatsoever. There's some heresy going on, that's absolutely fine. Just get in over here, and a lower rank vassal should serve him rather than me. Okay, who are you talking about? Because honestly, you might have a fair case. Oh, you want flipping Bosnia, do you? No, unacceptable. You cannot have Bosnia. Also, I believe now you've come out of hiding, yes, you'd like to be on the flipping councils, of course you would. Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess you could be Spy Master, but I really prefer that job to go to someone who I really flipping trust. Okay, I assume my advisors are... Yeah, you're useless. What are you good at? Nothing. We've got a bunch of complete no-hopers in the Empire right now. And there's the new city in Rome. So let's just create a new vassal and then rename this place Poseidon. This is all very historically accurate for the classical period, by the way. Alexander the Great just wandered around the world founding cities that he named after himself. It got very confusing. So this is all 100% legit. Oh, this is cute. Ragusa's literally sent friends over to assist with the looting. That's adorable. And at this point, we're down to 120 men guarding small cities. And we are making some crazy money here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we've just flipping burnt Venice to the ground again. And this boat is just carrying 1,000 in loot. Got it. And I can't help but notice that the King of Venice is just chilling out right here. So how about we just rejoin the boat momentarily. And also, the Zoroastrians have just sort of faded out of existence. I don't particularly care. So that's all absolutely fine. Venice on fire again. And it is done. The Duchy of Neapolis has been created. You've stolen that territory, and that should mean Capua now belongs to us. Together with... Okay, more lost writings. Yes, we'll do another expedition. That was easy and fun. Deploy the troops. And also... Oh, Rome is Hellenic. Beautiful. Now, I'll admit, we're fighting at a bit of a disadvantage here just because of the sea landing, but regardless, come on. Let's capture the King of Venice, please. Give me the King of Venice. And we captured... Oh, we just captured a mayor. Okay, that's a shame. Now, one more thing we do need to do before we head home, actually. Italy's managed to, yeah, pull together maybe 2,000 troops. They're going to drag this out needlessly. So, how about instead we just head over here and fight... I don't even know who we're fighting, but we're fighting somebody. Alright, so we get over here into Fair Verona. We beat the hell out of... Okay, it's just the Venetians again. We just happen to catch them out of position. That's great. Once we start raiding in Italy, at that point we will become officially hostile to Italy. Then we can just go and beat them up, because basically screw Italy. And good. My wife has been very busy while I've been away chilling out with... Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not into my wife, I'm into other guys, and I keep going on shopping trips and long walks in the countryside with the King of Bulgaria. I see. Right, okay. Oh, Italy's running. They're trying to flipping run. Do I actually have time to... Okay, you're going to try and move into here. You're going to arrive in 4 days, so I'll hopefully be able to capture you before you can actually leave and get in there. Come on. Let's get him. And here we go. No, I trust her word. It's absolutely fine. We have managed to capture the flipping... Well, okay, we've managed to catch the army of Italy. There's no guarantee we're going to get the king, but if we could get the king, that'd be just great. And... Okay, we've also unlocked the... There we go. 200 knowledge right there. And with that, I can level up, which is really good. Because, to my mind, the biggest advantage to the Hermetic Society is you can just get rid of stress, which is really bloody convenient. And come on, King of Italy. Come on, King of Italy. And no, no one was captured at all. That is a shame. That is a real shame. But, on the plus side... Now there's nothing left but a handful of churches down over there. So 3 should basically be winning this war. No problem whatsoever at this point. The King of Italy is just chilling out with 13 guys. Alright, fair enough, I suppose. There's a handful over there. And I have ranked up officially. Which is also worth 1 additional learning, which is magnificent. So... Okay, just basically keep on keeping on. Just burn down all of Italy. Just keep on setting it on fire. Also, how long have you guys owned Padua? Because Ragusa owns these guys now, and I totally missed that, but that's marvellously good news. Okay, that is, yeah, actually really positive, because if I recall correctly, this is some of the territory we need to possess, and Zeta is just prospering, and, ooh. Okay, hang on. I could build a giant flipping statue of me. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I like the idea of a giant flipping statue of me. Like, that's a pathetically small amount of prestige, but no, I'm doing it! I'm doing it. Okay, no, we're actually, like, you know, bankrupt right now. Send the loot back home. Deploy the loot back home. There we go. The loot is now present and correct. And... I am continuing to badly educate children. Ooh, but temples, yes, dedicate temples. Though actually, prioritize dedicating the temples, like, you know, inside of my own territory, please. Here we go, a decade of revolt risk down. I will take that gladly. And with the Duchy of Neapolis, as Capua has been renamed, now it moves in my possession lockdown. There we go. We're starting to get close here. We're starting to get close. Also, threat is now under 50%, and that means if I attack anybody, only the other members of the same religious pact are coming for me. Okay, how bad are the pacts looking right now? Pagan, Israelite, Christian, hang on, there you go. Okay, so it is pretty much, you know, everybody, but in many ways, plenty of these people are garbage and nothing and not even worth worrying about. And irritatingly, Greece is sort of wasting its time helping out, yeah, Bulgaria all the bloody way down over here, which is not really what we need to happen. These Bulgarian holdings are not, you know, useful to me in any meaningful way. Though speaking of Bulgaria, every time I look over here, they've just eaten more and more of Georgia. Guys, come on. You are de jure part of my empire. Just give it up. Nope, not even close. I guess we just let Bulgaria and Armenia eat them in that case. Okay, the question then is, who's the target? Because, yeah, there's a bunch of territory I still need to claim. Some of it might, in theory, fall into the hands of my vassals over time. Thrace with my assistants are doing a good job of moving towards Ferrara and Venice, as indeed is Ragusa. Those guys seem to be expanding in the right sort of a way. Greece is being a lot slower and may well just not make it to Genoa, which is unfortunate. You guys over here, you've already taken Capua, so in theory you're getting close by to Latium. You might well take that by yourself. The territories that most definitely will not be taken by my vassals are, yeah, the Duchy of Carthage over here and Jerusalem over here. Alexandria, all we need is for Hippolytus to actually bother to, you know, kick out the Catholics who have built a castle inside Alexandria, which he's just not doing for some reason. Here we go, Jerusalem over here. So, currently entirely held by you. You, my old friends, the Abbasid dynasty. And yes, indeed you are. Still pretty strong, mind. Not as strong as you once were, and in debt. Good. So no mercenaries you can just pull out of your arse. Ah, but before we go home, Ragusa is also deciding it wants to do a bit more kicking of Venice's arse. Good. Good, good, good. I shall go and assist to speed that up. So you guys can just go and take care of that, then head over to Rome. Actually, Rome's just got a giant pile of troops sitting here I'm not doing anything with. So, actually, you guys, come over here. You can go hostile. You guys can just honestly come home. That's all absolutely fine. Then again, can I trust that this war's already been won? 75% in favour. Okay, but where's the army of Thrace gone? Why aren't you guys finishing the job? Okay, if need be, I'll send them back in to assist. But come on, Thrace, you should be able to handle this. And oh my goodness, a second son. Okay, you are doing a good job here, wife. I know they're not mine, but this is still very positive. And you shall be little baby Hermes. Right, so, finish off some raiders, deal with that. Keep a very close eye on, you know, the King of Italy, who is immediately coming in. Okay, so we'll go and deal with him in a moment. Excuse me, Your Majesty. No, 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 no. Bad king, get out. Also, there's a big force of Germany coming in here. Uh-oh. Are Germany involved in this war now? Yep, Germany are now involved. Okay, I see the problem. So now we need to kick Germany's arse too. Though Germany are politely staying out of this one, because technically I'm not actually hostile to Germany yet. So that's lovely of you guys. Well done. Okay, another battle won. Italian king, naffs the flip off. You guys are just some raiders. That's all absolutely fine. Do I want to actually send in my main army? These are my actual, you know, personal retainers and whatnot. Honestly, probably, I'm better off just getting all of you guys to head over to here. Then again, watch the mountains. Watch the mountains. Supply limits are a problem. Yep, you lads head over to here. You lads head over to here. We need to officially go and attack Germany before we can, you know, attack Germany. Because Thrace have just sort of checked out of this war for some reason. Ah, that's why. They're kicking Germany's arse over here in an unrelated battle. Though that's only a river crossing, you should easily win that one. Right, you handle that nonsense, I'll handle this. Also, the King of Croatia keeps trying to murder people, which is not great. Okay, I'm just going to expose the plot because I wouldn't mind having the excuse to potentially arrest him down the line if need be. Oh, and here's fun. We now know who the father of my children is. So apparently, it is Lord Megenidios of Pongau. So, okay, right ethnicity, right religion, part of a republic, some decent if unspectacular stats. You know what? Fair enough. That's all absolutely a-okay, but I might become depressed. Okay, the thing is I don't really want to, you know, confront either of these people. I'm happy just playing nice, but I do not want to become depressed. Becoming depressed is... I mean, I can sort it out these days. There's no point, to be perfectly honest. I mean... Oh. My personal combat skill is underwhelming in case it comes to that. I'm going to confront her about this. We'll see how that goes. And she just smirked and openly admitted to having an affair. Okay, so... Right. As it turns out, that didn't go desperately well. I mean, I probably should have just let it lie, to be honest. It was working perfectly well for me. Okay. So, if I denounce them, they're going to absolutely, they're going to hate me. Okay, but once again, I might be depressed. You know what? We're going to denounce them. Screw you! And she is now... Oh, she's the unfaithful. How could you, darling? I loved you so much. Can I divorce you, by the way? And, yes. Yes, I can. Lovely. So, does anyone know where she, like, came from or anything? Oh, I think we just invented her, didn't we? Yes, I'm pretty sure we just invented her. So, you can actually just go at this point, and we will now get a different, better queen. Oh, as it turns out, yeah, sorting out a divorce when you're pagan, much easier. Also, you may now just, go, incidentally. Though, actually, can I put her in prison? Is that allowed? Ah, she has acted dishonourably, so no one will care. Look, I didn't care about the actual affair, but you smirking about it, unacceptable. In the dungeon you go. Okay, I'm getting through wives a bit quickly here, I'm gonna be honest, so maybe I should, you know, pick the next one carefully. Well, there was that genius Russian lesbian. I mean, if nothing else, she is contributing a lot, like, an awful lot to the state. Like, we both know I'm not really in love with her, and she's not really in love with me, because I'm actually secretly dating my boyfriend, the King of Bulgaria. But this could be a very convenient marriage. At this point, I'm willing to just get her a really fancy hat and let her just, you know, run things, because she's a genius. Yes, I will be marrying you, actually. And I'll have 400 gold for that too, please. Okay, darling, you may also have... You know what? I will actually inspire you in some way or another. We'll make you even better. Oh, look at that hat. That's a good hat. Excellent. I approve. And yeah, because she's already so clever, the only stats I can boost are learning or stewardship. So, you know what? Have a bit more stewardship. There you go. In fact, she literally just boosted my domain size. Because, oh, look at that. That is much better. That's marvellous. Okay, I'm going to take care of my eldest son by myself. Alright, I shall be the one to raise him. Then again, to be honest, my wife should probably do that too. My wife has got, like... My wife does have better stats than me. Like, in everything, actually. And she's actually kind, charitable, just, diligent. Okay, you know what? You're going to be our new court tutor. Now, admittedly, there is a risk she might, like, turn everyone a bit Russian. But hopefully, not that many people will be trained up in heritage focus. Okay, and young Prince Apollo is... Actually, you know what? Don't select just yet, but... he's moving in a good direction. Don't do a heritage, though. Heritage is not what we necessarily want. I don't want the entire court suddenly flipping Russian. But what I'm going to do is, yes, my wife is going to take care of him. But his brother, Hermes, I shall try and educate him myself because he's showing more of, you know, a leaning towards stewardship immediately at the age of 0. So I would be a suitable person to teach him. Oh, especially as this kid Apollo is a Sagittarius, and +1 diplomacy, +1 martial, that's really good. Oh, here we go. Wrath of the old flipping gods. It's time. It's flipping time. Great holy wars are on the table. And great literally every god, I assume this is positive. Oh, Romaine. Oh, flipping Romaine. You're in flipping trouble now. Okay, before we do anything, just let this war end. Though actually it is to 100%, so I think the job is already done. There we go. It has been completed. Thrace has now eaten this land over here. Oh, that's beautiful. That's just beautiful right over there. Right, guys, next. Just keep going round the corner. Also, why are you reporting into me? I swear I handed you over to Thrace. Oh yeah, for whatever reason you're just not showing up. I just can't. So, fair enough, I guess. Though I do also have a Lord Mayor Gennadius. Wait, hang on a flipping minute. It's you! You're the guy who... Oh, excuse flipping me. No one will apparently care. Sorry, you're also going in prison. But, like, not the same prison as my wife is in. Okay, right, well, we found you nice and easily. So, you. Okay, so, since I have a valid reason, yeah, he was very rude. Actually, I'm not sure he was. Well, actually, you know, he was complicit. You know what? Screw it, I'm chopping his head off anyway. I've got plenty of piety. Right, so you're dead now. Who's the new leader of this territory? It's you, and apparently you just love me. Well, that's great, so I'm about to hand you over to Thrace. There we go. Off you pop, my friends. Just want to do everything I can to just pump up Thrace, make it mighty, make it strong enough to invade Romaine over and over again. Also, I think I'm taking on some, like, Templars and, like, something. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just murdering some folks right now, so that's a-okay. Like, if I didn't take them on now, I'd probably be taking them on in about 10 minutes' time. So, that's all probably fine and as it should be. And, oh my goodness, has Thrace immediately started another war? Because you've just made all your troops stand up for some reason. And Ragusa takes a city off Venice as well. Okay, really good progress over here, lads. Really good progress. Well done. And as for Hellenism, by the way, oh, we are making some fast progress here. So, let's just make sure we understand who we'd be going to war with if I start a mega war right now, which is, yeah, we got Greece right here, who might be able to do something to assist. Valencia is, no, Valencia is Germanic and pagan. As for most of these territories, yes, Spain is mostly held by Islamic groups, some pagan groups. There's a tiny few Catholics there, but none who are going to be responding to, you know, a great holy war on a Catholic nation. We got France right here, 8,800 troops. We got England, who have got, that's definitely England, England with 10,000 troops. Good beard, good hat, by the way. Obviously, Ireland will be along, but they're not really bringing much. As for Scotland, they're not going to be bringing anything at all. I believe there are actually now some Catholic nations up here, but once again, they're not bringing much to bear. Okay, what about Central Europe? So 4,000 right over there, 13,000 in Germany. That's not nothing. Okay, those forces all decide to get together and become best friends. That's a problem. Poland, however, that's not doing a thing. We do have Estonia floating around. The question is, no, Estonia is not on board. Hang on, so we've got ourselves, yeah, we got Kiev. Estonia sadly seems to have mostly drifted out of Hellenism, which is a real shame. Such a flipping shame, that. What we really need is for these guys to decide they want to be Hellenic, because there is no end to the amount of money I will give you. Alright, I will give you so much money to basically convert the majority of Eastern Europe to Hellenism. Just seriously, do it. I mean, this guy even likes me already, because I've just got a Bulgarian skull in my treasury. Should really give that back to Bulgaria for proper burial, by the way. I've got a torture chamber. I've got a brewery. He likes torture. He likes beer. So we've got a lot in common. But yeah, the more interesting thing is, obviously, the territories on the front line have just been repeatedly punched in the face for several years at this point. Italy has got nothing. Romaine has got basically nothing. The Pope has got some troops, but nowhere near as much as he once did. Ah, here's one easy way to slightly tip the scales of my balance, though. The Duchy of Pex, of all things, has actually gone to war against Romaine, trying to get hold of this tiny territory over here. And Romaine has responded by deploying its entire army to go and smash all this down. So all we need to do now is basically do a little bit of raiding into Romaine, just to actually upset them. There's some Romaine right there, very convenient. Then we just go and smash this army, and that will actually take out a few thousand men who won't be able to be involved in the battle proper. Right, deploy overwhelming strength, if you'd be so kind, just to make absolutely sure that's 300 men. We can probably, you know, just do without that, actually. yeah, you know what? 12,000 will be absolutely fine. You guys pull together. I'll give you my best commanders. That's on open plains. So all we need to do is pull you together, start ransacking over here, then just loop around here and smash these guys in the face. Okay, he's now hostile, but he's also running. So, okay, we need to chase him down. And baby Apollo has come running up to me, which is lovely. And, okay, what are we going to give him? Bit of stewardship. Never flipping hurts. And, okay, hang the flip on here. So it would appear the Pope has rather beaten me to the punch on this one. Okay, Trebizond and Sicily are promising their own personal troops, because apparently we've actually got ourselves a crusade coming in. A crusade for Serbia itself. Okay, interesting. So, who's actually, like, taking part in this crusade? Because so far, there doesn't really seem to be many people pledged to join the crusade for Serbia, which isn't actually starting for another 2 years. So, I'm gonna be honest, the best option here might just be to declare a Great Holy War immediately and then preempt the crusade with my own crusade. And oh yeah, everybody's on board. They're willing to actually commit their personal troops to this, which is great. Honestly, you guys are screwed. There goes flipping Bulgaria, I believe. Here comes Greece too. With your personal troops on top of my own, you guys are super boned. Like, so mega boned. And we've caught the forces of Romaine too. They moved into Pex to try and intercept right over there. So just heading over here. And we outnumber them so badly, they should break momentarily. We will take, you know, we'll take a handful of losses, like maybe 100 men total, in order to kill a couple of thousand of them. And who the cock are you? No, seriously, who's Anthemios? This is the first time I've ever heard of Anthemios, and apparently people have just voted for him to be the cocking emperor. So he's... okay, he is one of the grandchildren of Poseidon via... okay, my sister Anastasia, who we've paid no attention to because there was no real reason to. I got her, yeah, matrilineally married to just some guy, purely for the sake of producing children. Yes, over in Antioch. So, okay, that's a thing. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, he's actually really good. Okay, so if he were to be the next emperor, then, yeah, we'd lose the Pope position to Prince Apollo and the Kingdom of Serbia, but we can just take that straight back again. I'm gonna be honest, though, this guy's actually, I mean, he's pretty good. It would be nice, just for once, to have, you know, a really competent military leader. That is top-notch military education. That is... gonna be honest, I kind of like this idea. Okay, I don't know exactly, hang on, just check out the family tree here. Check out the family tree. Here we go. So Poseidon had several children. The eldest was Anastasia, then Theseus, who died, but did produce Hippolytus first. Then we had Agate, who has since produced, yeah, 3 children, all to different houses, because she got around a bit, did Agate. Then we've got Polyphemus, who's produced Apollo and Hermes, and Parthena, who isn't married. Okay, we should probably just get you married off. Not to my son, though, because that would be his aunt, so that would definitely be weird. You know what? Leave that for the time being, because yes, Anastasia going over to Antioch worked out pretty nicely. We might well just be able to invent a noble, get you two married up matrilineally momentarily, and then send you both off to be, yeah, taking over some part of the world over here. So, okay, this is all fascinating stuff. Also, Croatia's now just going after flipping Austria, because the holy wars never end. Hang on, where exactly is, Austria in this game? And no, hang on, no, that's a duchy. You're going for, okay, this territory over here. You're going to be taking all of that, and looks like you'll actually be able to take it too. Well done. Just to confirm, by the way, only one person has decided they want to get involved in the crusade for Serbia, and that is hang on, that's you! You work for me! Excuse the flip me, you're not even Catholic, you're the wrong sort of Catholic. Okay, can we, like, put her in prison? Because I really feel like we should be able to put her in prison. Yes, let's have a nice private conversation with her. She declined my invitation to meet in the seclusion of the torture chamber. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, didn't really mean for it to be an invitation, but what have you? Oh yeah, everybody's voting for this kid right now, but on the other hand, Hippolytus is now 15, so in just 1 year's time, he's going to be grown up and somebody might be willing to vote for him. In fact, somebody's voting for my Russian wife, which is beautiful. So that is, I believe that's the head of Ragusa has decided to vote for my Russian wife. Marvellous. So yeah, right now she's joined up, and that's it. No one else has joined up. As for my side, literally everybody. So my total strength is 7,500% stronger than the Pope's. I feel like the Pope might just be forced to abandon this crusade because nobody dares attack Serbia, and that's just beautiful. Still, just finish murdering all of these Romaine folks over here, just to help out my friends over in Pex. Absolutely lovely. So, yep, just keep on keeping on over there. Good, 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 good. You guys have now been chased off. You're now going to come back over here and take all of this down. And are you guys helping, by the way? Yep, there's the Duke of Pex. So I'm guessing you're heading back to friendly territory. Can I be bothered to pursue? Honestly, no. I think I'm fine for you guys just to stand down at this point. That's all absolutely a-okay. And yeah, right now my marshal isn't doing anything because I would like him to be functioning as a commander. Okay, make sure everything's ready here. Who else have we got who might make a competent commander? Not spectacular, but you'll do at a pinch. And King of Greece. You know what? Sure, welcome aboard. And yes, indeed, the leader of Orthodoxy. You may also help in this pagan bloody holy war. Why not? But I tell you what, folks. If you want a crusade, I'll give you a damn crusade, alright? How about we just make this happen? Council's on board, the loyalists and the glory hounds want this to happen. A couple of pragmatists just sitting there going, guys, what the bloody hell, do we seriously want to be taking on all of Europe at the same time? Again. And the answer is yes. Yes, we do. Great Holy War for Romaine will get me Latium. It will get me Ferrara. That's actually it. We don't get any of this up here, because that's not actually de jure part of Romaine. But that's all we actually need, aside from, yeah, Genoa over here. We'll need to get that another time, but that's fine. Basically, screw absolutely all of you, for Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, and others too. Okay, here's some interesting news. The Pope was not actually part of the defensive pact. He must have left it at some point, so the Pope's not actually planning to defend Catholicism. Okay, deploy troops nice and careful here. So, deploy your troops right over here. And actually, you know what? Deploy your troops here. Your 1,000 can actually join up with the forces of Rome over here. Because, yes, Venice is on board with this nonsense, and they were recently attacked. So, you guys should be able to knock them down pretty bloody easy, actually. So, you guys just start swinging north and dealing with that. Watch out for low supply limits. Because, yeah, plenty of these mountains have, like, 10, 11,000. So, do not march too much all together here. You guys, were these guys sacked too? Yeah, these guys were sacked too. You guys just try and join up over here, if you can. You just get on with this over here. There's some troops over in this part of the world, that's all absolutely fine. You guys might be about to try and cross straight over. Okay, if you guys are planning to do that, I'm willing to wait to raise the troops of Bosnia just for the moment. So, raise up all of these flipping troops, please. And bear in mind, yeah, this is a war against Catholicism, so none of these guys should be getting involved in the slightest. as a result of that, yeah, I can safely raise all of these various forces around the world. Though just in case the Pope does get involved, because, hang on, is the Pope involved or not? I don't know, but you're involved, so probably what we ought to do is, how many troops do I have down here? 1,000, it's not much. I'll stand you guys down for now, we might call you up later. We'll see what, yeah, Peritonium decides to do next. Also, this random Catholic woman who's planning to attack me in 2 years' time is actually very well positioned, because she's technically part of Anatolia, meaning I can just teleport the Anatolian troops straight over here, which is very convenient. Right, Croatia and Wallachia, you guys stay where you are just for the time being, and same is true for Pex. We're going to be needing everyone for this. Everybody join up right here. There's a good chance there is, yes, here we go, Army of Poland. As it turns out, there's a decent-sized force up here. I think this is an existing war that Bulgaria was already doing before we got involved in any of this nonsense. Well, whether it was or it wasn't, it needs to be dealt with now. Poland is contributing a decent number of troops. So, okay. We got a good number of troops standing by, ready to go. Army of Thrace, you guys stand up right over there too. So we got some good-sized armies here. It's going to take a while for Armenia to arrive, but they can still contribute, so just send them over. And finally, wait for these guys to be locked on the 29th, because when they get locked on the 29th, if they're still going to try and do this, locked. Okay, so congratulations, you're now going to be walking straight into all of this lot. Deploy reinforcements, please. Deploy reinforcements. Raise up all of my troops. Everybody's coming along here. Okay, we do have some small forces in this part of the world, which is a bit of a problem. So we're going to raise you up, just move you down over here, let you recover for the time being. At the bare minimum, we can take out these bastards, which is absolutely fine. Everybody else is starting to move, get on with their own business. You're about to run into somebody, I don't flippin' know, but that's all absolutely a-okay. Don't forget the forces of Constantinople, by the way, get them moving too. What else do I own? Rome, isn't it? Yes, and Greece, you guys are just gonna have to, deal, by the way. There's a very good chance that, France is just gonna attack you. And, oh my goodness, because this is a great war, actually, my guys are very much willing to join in with their personal armies. So, welcome the flip aboard, lads, and we're at plus 14%. How? How are we at plus 14%? I don't understand. But, okay. We're just like at plus 14 already. It's good. It's good stuff. Okay. So just get everything moving at this point. Get everything moving. And everybody's suddenly gonna start doing everything. 500 gold. Let's get... Yes, plus 20% morale. That's a lot of morale right there. Everybody get into position. And did Apollo just come of age? And wait, hang on. Apollo is... Yes, Apollo is 2. Sorry, that's correct. So I was getting confused with Hippolytus there. Is that because someone just started winning who wasn't one of... Okay, everyone got cold feet in this guy very quickly. Well, to be honest, I'd rather it were him than, like, you know, some random guy who's not really one of mine. So I'm willing to vote for Anthemius, sure. Oh, this is gonna turn into madness fast. This is all gonna go horribly wrong. Oh, this is gonna be a mess. Okay, but on the plus side, you guys are walking into a slaughter. Well, I say you're walking into a slaughter. Technically, I'm probably the one walking into a slaughter. Right up to the point where these guys arrive. Okay, sooner or later it's going to be... Okay, they actually just won that one. Well, that's just embarrassing for me. Okay, there we go. My main forces have now arrived and are going to chase you guys off. So, that's some Amalfi done. Right over there. You guys are moving in on the capital, and I accidentally did a good job educating one of the Venetian children. And, oh my goodness, does everybody want in by any chance? Right, all of you in. This is this is going to be wonderful. Because this is a proper crusade. So everyone's just like saying, you know what? We'll help. Let us help. That's a-okay. Right, so you guys are ready to go. But can't help but notice Venetian King is right there. So we're just going to go and run him over while we begin sieging down the flipping capital of Romaine. You guys doing a good job right over there. You're about to finish off this nonsense. You probably want into. Yep, that's fine. Whoever you are, welcome aboard. 24,000 troops. That's actually kind of too many, to be honest. We need to go and kill this guy. In fact, yes, split that in half. Just send 12,000 straight over here. And the other group just stays here for now. Please just, yeah, just leave for the time being. That's absolutely fine. So you're winning that fight. That's all absolutely fine. This is going to be absolute chaos. You guys pull together. Just respond to any threats that you see. You've already won, like, somehow. You get over here. Deal with this nonsense. Just deal with Poland if they actually represent any problems. Everybody wants to join the... Look, is there maybe like an auto-join button? Because I'm so happy for all of you to, like, come and do your own thing. It's going to be great. It's going to be great fun. But, like, you don't all need to ask permission. Just jump in. The water's lovely, mainly because it's blood. Everybody get over here. Just, you go and smash these guys. That's great. You have commanders, by the way. You should have proper commanders, because you're actually about to go and do some proper war. So you go and do that. Go and take out the Holy Order. That's absolutely fine. You're doing some good work over here. You've won over here. You get over here fast as you can, please, because you might come and attack me at some point soonish. These guys are... these guys look vulnerable. Head down over here until larger numbers show up. Welcome aboard. You're all absolutely welcome. And, you want to build a laboratory. That's... Okay, we can do that. That's fine. Please begin constructing a laboratory. Yes, for science. Oh, this is positive. Hippolytus has actually woken up. And the Pope's still not actually... Is the Pope genuinely just not getting involved? The Pope isn't getting involved because he's too busy dealing with an uprising. The Pope's not... What is this? The one person I assumed, like, you know, would be involved has decided he just can't be asked, actually. Ooh, and I could have a secret island laboratory. Though isolated, can be as big as it needs to be. Yes, yes, secret Doom Science Island, 100%. Right, you get on with that. If you'd be so kind. You guys just getting on with this. You're seeing off those guys. What happened to the Templars, by the way? There were, like, Templars somewhere. I swear there were Templars. You guys just get over here. You guys get over to... That's 10,500 over there. That's too big. And, okay, more people are converting to Hellenism, and maybe they want to jump in, and seriously, everyone can just welcome aboard. Hi, lovely to meet you. Sorry, don't have time to do one-on-ones with everybody. And, ooh, state-of-the-art laboratory, and this costs nothing. Yes, state-of-the-art furnace, please. State-of-the-art furnace. Okay, so you're getting on with that. You guys are getting on over here. What's going on with... Okay, you just take this back. Just for the sake of, you know, having this be cleared. I'm not sure whether this is important or not. And then... Where are you guys going right now? You're trying to... Wait, how are you... How are you teleporting over the top of me? You're going around here, I'm guessing. Honestly, you guys don't really matter. What matters more is Germany's coming in with 14,000 men. Okay, start pulling everything together for that, please. Alright, we're going to be needing some troops to deal with that nonsense. So everybody start pulling together for that. Yeah, deploy another 8,000 troops north to Pex. Pex can take it. Everybody just gather there. We will meet Germany in Croatia with that force. That'll be fine. Anyone seen the French yet, by the way? Because, yeah, it's probably the Germans who are the single biggest problem. If we can just smash them a couple of times, this won't be an issue anymore. You guys are still on the move, right? No, Thrace isn't actually bothering to move yet. Okay, Thrace can help out with the German situation for the time being. All of you guys are just on the move. You're just the small forces. And then we're just getting over here, dealing with all of this nonsense. We're actually seeing off you right now. Good. That's Paratonium, or whatever you guys are called. We've also got ourselves Hypatia. I don't know who you are, but have fun being good at eeny, meeny, miny... Yes, stewardship. Okay, Germany is moving in this direction. Where are you guys trying to get to? You're taking out Pex right now, which is unfortunate, but it should do at least a little bit of good work there. And Parthena has had... Parthena, you're not married. That's not cool. But okay. Is that more people who want in? Yep. Go on. Welcome aboard. Everybody in. It's just very important we keep track of you guys. So yeah, there's 5,000 forces of... Romaine and a few more bits and pieces. We just need to smash this force before it can all draw together into a doom stack. So that might be 20,000 coming in, actually. Right, you guys are all just draw together. Thrace is already moving up. That should be plenty enough manpower. And there's plenty of troops here already in Italy. No need to rush this. This is absolutely fine. And, okay, there's been some problem. Ingredients are rotting. The ingredients are copper. Those are the only ingredients we've got. But, yes, please build more storage. And also, welcome aboard to whatever it is we're doing. Actually, if Greece would like to distract, you know, Valencia and France, that'd be really bloody convenient. Here we go. 15,000 men are now present. Just move them south to rendezvous faster. All we need to do is smash the German forces here. You've got yourself a good, solid force, Thrace, right there. You might be able to deal with Romaine by yourself. I'm doing some good work over here. And when I say good work, actually, this... Can't actually get into some of this. Okay, just move north. Some of these towns were recently set on fire, so that shouldn't be a problem at all. And you guys are just going to get on with all of this nonsense. In fact, in one day, that's siege level 2. Just move in, take all of that. And once again, most expensive glass we've got. Start taking this territory over, please. As soon as you can. Territories are prospering. You're getting on with this nonsense you presumably all want in. Welcome the flip aboard. In come the reinforcements. Okay, there's Italy. So what we need to do now is, yeah, engage them in one mega force. There are plenty of small armies floating around here. That's Thrace over there. Just wait for you guys. Right, 27,000. Now give them my best commanders, including Hippolytos, who's not Hippolytus, he's Hippolytos. But he's very good. Alright, he's Ares' own. Alright, he's bloody amazing. So we're going to put you right in the center. Then we're going to put the flipping despot of Bulgaria, who's also Ares' own, which is, I didn't know that, but okay, whatever. And then, okay, why is suddenly everybody Ares' own? Like, is there a club that, like, exists that I missed the existence of? Did somebody else set up, like, a new society? Not that I can see, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Now, watch out for, yeah, supply limits here. And now we can just move directly in this direction. There's a lot of flat over here. We just need to smash some of these big armies before they all come together. But Thrace is doing a good job against Italy already. Meanwhile, my forces are just doing an excellent job moving in and taking all of this. That's literally a 1.6. And by the way, just improve, spend money. I want more and more and more good stuff. Get over here. Hit these guys as fast as we can, please. As fast as we can. And, okay, you're engaging on hills. Do I want to bother trying to save you guys right now? No, I don't think I do. I'd be at too much of a disadvantage. Instead, we'll wait for that battle to be over because you are going to significantly slow down and weaken these guys. So instead, I'm going to... You've already won, but that's all absolutely A-okay. So now just get over here and take on what's left of this force and... Okay, I've accidentally walked into a battle that's already being lost, which is not what I wanted to see, but it seems to be... Is this working? I think this is working. Yes, this seems to be fine. With those reinforcements coming in, we're now seeing off Germany nicely. We've won a siege down over there, and also on top of that, I have now got an impressive laboratory. That's a free point of learning. And 200 knowledge. Love it. Okay, so that's another siege one over there, and a battle one. Germany has now been destroyed. They will be retreating in a hurry. Flippin' love it. This territory, however, has problems with supply limit, so we might want to... where are you guys going, by the way? You're moving into... hang on, where are you trying to go? Oh, you're all going in different directions, but the biggest one of you is going into... Graz. Where the flip is Graz? Ah, it's over there, unfortunately. Right, well, chase them down. That's the biggest force we got to deal with, and this appears to be where the main front is occurring. So just get on with that, and oh, bloody hell, this is... I thought this was going to be difficult, but no, as it's a crusade, all my friends have come along. Like, let it never be said that Hellenism hasn't taken root. Alright, the cry went out, and Hellenism has answered. Like, this is a walkover. Now, start knocking over the towns, because that's very fast and easy to do. Yep, just walk straight over them. That's some good points. 61% right over there. That's only 2.5. Just walk in, take it, just seize all of these towns. That's already been taken, has it? Yep, that's already been taken. Move up to Ferrara. That's the other target that we actually need for, you know, actually doing what we said we were going to be doing. You guys are... hang on, where's my force? My force is just taking attrition. Oh, bloody hell, my force is taking a huge amount of attrition. Okay, I'm just standing on a mountain, which is not good. Okay, you guys just head over here. Just find somewhere where you can't really stand there either, to be honest. Okay, we're losing a lot of troops, but bloody hell, who the hell is that? That's... oh, it's everybody. It's Kiev! Kiev's come along! Kiev actually volunteered to join... oh, you magnificent bastards. Well done. That's... I'm genuinely touched. Okay, I think we've actually caught the forces of Venice at the bare minimum. It's not much, but it'll do. It's a victory. Their king is present. I don't know where the rest of the Germans are. They may possibly have retreated back towards friendlier territory. The English forces are over there. And, okay, the King of Anatolia, who I am actually raising. Okay, I could gain cruel. That's not my style, alright? I'm just going to help him practice his reading. That's what we'll say about that. Okay, so no captured king, unfortunately. As for all of you, this is territory that is not great. When are you going to be... no, you're retreating right now. Okay, you're about to win. There's Germany. Okay, pursue Germany, please. Get after them. See what we can do there. See if we can beat them back. And Hellenic forces are just everywhere now, including 26,000 troops. That's ridiculous, and I love it. Okay, you guys are doing a good job over there. This territory was recently burnt down, of course, so it's not too surprising. You guys join together and just start moving in. At this point, that's nothing, and this is good war score territory, because this is part of the territory we are literally contesting, which is marvellous. So move in. This war should be over in a matter of no time at all. And, marital bliss. Oh, that's lovely. It's not a conventional marriage, but we love each other in our own way. That's really nice. That reminds me, by the way, I probably shouldn't be on Family Focus anymore, because, like, we've kind of accepted that having my own family isn't really what we're gonna be doing. But in which case, what should I do? Because, scholarship, I could have my own observatory. I mean, not the worst thing in the world. In many ways, that would be absolutely fine. I am actually part of that society right now. A war footing would not be terrible either. But then again, I feel like I'm not really a war or hunting person. Yes, we'll do a little bit of scholarship here, because I might actually have to build my own brand new observatory to go with my beautiful, beautiful new science lab that I've built on a Doom Island. Okay, now where were the Germans last seen? Because, no, you're not going anywhere, Italy. You're not flipping going anywhere. Actually, we'll be just catching the King of Italy right over there. Come on, let's wrap this up by capturing the King of Italy. Let me capture a king. 99%. And that looks like an offer of surrender to me. So, That looks like that's gonna be a lot, actually. No, I'm not ending this until I've got it confirmed that, do we actually have the... Oh, we didn't get lucky. That's a shame. And as a result of that, just, yes, there we go. So, surrender. A total Catholic surrender. And as a result of that surrender, I will just be accepting... I'll just be accepting all of that. And as a result of that, oh, everything is... Oh, that's a lot of domain. That's an awful lot of domain, actually. Okay, so we need to... Hang on. Just need to create some vassals here, just quickly. Lot of clicking on this button. So, just to confirm, that means we have now taken ourselves, yes, the Duchy of Latium and the Duchy of Ferrara in one go. Meaning now outstanding, we've just got Venice, which is literally just the city of Venice. Republic of Genoa, which is right over there with a little cross on it. Sorry, that's kind of vague. That doesn't help, does it? That's 50% of all the flags in the world at this point in history. But you know the one I mean, the one that's over Genoa. Then we've got Jerusalem, of course. Alexandria just needs to be mopped up, so that's absolutely fine. And then, yeah, Carthage down over there. But we've just taken a huge step forwards. And as for the crusade for Serbia, in the last, what was it, year and a half, one more person has decided to join. And it's, who the cock are you? It's some random guy who is known as the Merry, which I think might be a euphemism for drunk, potentially. Yes, in the south of Ireland. So, basically, we've got the Count of Moo. We've got the Count of Moo and what's her face next door? That's it. That's the crusade. Meanwhile, on my side, yeah, you know what? I don't think they're gonna take Serbia. Oh, that's good. That's some good stuff. So, what we're gonna do right now is the following. The Duchy of Ferrara over here, which is these two territories, if I'm allowed to, because republics are weird, I'm gonna hand those over to Ravenna. Because if Ravenna's got those and Ravenna gets stronger, Ravenna has shown itself previously willing to attack Venice. And that's what I'd like them to do. So, yeah, this is the County of Ferrara. And, okay, good. So, just them two. So. Guys, I've got good news for ya. Yeah, on this occasion, they are totally fine with accepting both of them. So that is good news right there. So just refresh that. There we go. Ragusa now holds a lot of new territory, representing a lot of new troops. In fact, actually, right now they are at 7,222 versus Venice, who are at 325. And even when they get themselves built up again, it's only going to be like 3,000-4,000. And also, I've still got your wife, sorry. Sorry about that. We'll let her out one day, probably. So, Ragusa should hopefully now take out Venice for me, which is just great. Also, what are you guys doing, by the way? Oh, that's just a host. I mean, fair enough, I suppose. I mean, if you need to take out the host while we're just passing through. Yeah, you know what? Just send these guys back over here. We'll deal with this host too. May as well clear them out while we've actually got the troops raised. And very importantly, I've managed to identify where my retinues and mercenaries are. They're located right there. So you guys just make your way back home. Everybody else can simply stand down. Yes, and just to confirm what was going on with the Pope, yes, there was actually an Egyptian Pope rebellion. So right now, Harun the Mad of the Papal Revolt has seized this territory over here. Just that, though. Literally just that. And as a result of that, the Pope was too busy to deal with it. So yes, an Egyptian Pope is now squatting in the middle of Italy, while the Pope himself is just chilling out in Egypt, though he himself is French. So that's a thing. Okay, so the territories of Latium appear to be at least somewhat well set up. So I might hold on to them for now, because, you know, I've literally got the domain for it. However, this territory over here, I might hand that over to somebody else. Also, Hippolytus came of age and the game just didn't bother to tell me about it. And he sort of hates me because I did kind of steal his kingdom that time. So, fair enough, I suppose. And he's not great. Oh, he's craven. Craven is awful. That's unfortunate. Ambitious, sympathetic, shrewd though. He's clever. It's just a shame that, yeah, his education didn't really work out very well. Look, I'm willing to send you some money. Cheer up a bit. That did not help. Okay, so right now everyone's voting for this guy. And where on earth did everybody get this Ares' own thing? I don't know. They fight for the Hellenic faith. I mean, that sounds like a Hellenic holy order, but I thought those hadn't been, you know, set up yet. Because, you know, I'm setting one up over here. Possibly there's a different one that just exists somewhere. I'm not sure. I mean, he's fine, but he's actually not of my house. So, I'm afraid, because he's hardly essential to the good running of the Empire, he's just going to be fired from his job right now. He's just not going to be doing that. And got ourselves a new guy over here who's recently taken over from the last dead guy who did that job. 18 skill. That'll do very nicely. So, let's see how that changes the votes. Because now, there we go. This guy, Anthemios, who is completely come out of nowhere to now be my leading candidate. Because, yeah, literally nobody has voted for Hippolytus. In fact, actually, can anyone vote for Hippolytus? Yes, indeed, he is eligible. Even though he's not a commander, he is deemed to be closely enough related to me that he is allowed to be involved. So, okay, it's just nobody thinks he's any good. Though tragically I can't nominate him as despot because I think he's not closely related enough, because he's my nephew, right? Yes, my nephew, but apparently just not good enough. But, if this kid is potentially going to be, you know, the next leader, that means we need him to, yes indeed, get himself married, get himself settled down, get himself producing some children. And I just happen to be sitting on a lovely, lovely bit of Italian land where he could do just that. I was about to say in perfect timing Princess Parthena could be married off to him, but actually, hang on, let's just consider how closely related these individuals are before we do that. So Parthena was the daughter of, yeah, Poseidon and Mudra. Anastasia was also the daughter of Poseidon and Mudra, because yes, Poseidon never cheated, Poseidon was loyal. Damn it, why did Poseidon never cheat? That would have made life much easier if they were just like, you know, half-siblings or something. But, no, that would be asking Anthemios to marry his own aunt, who's also had a bastard child already. Probably best we don't do that on balance, just. I tell you what though, you're okay. Age 26, some decent stats all round, content, brave, kind. Yeah, some good stuff going on here. You know what? Yes, you two shall be... Doesn't actually want to marry her. Prestige effects, base reluctance. Okay, not 100% convinced by this nonsense. Would be willing to marry his own aunt, though. He's totally up for that. So, I mean, he's more impressed by her age and skills than anything else. And I feel like we shouldn't do this, but he's the one saying yes. Not okay. We need to find someone who's like not his aunt. Okay, over to the invent woman button. So, Pelagia, are you any good by any chance? You are 17 and you're awful. Not what I asked for. Be gone. Can I summon more women to court? Okay, Petronia, and you are... Okay, not brilliant either, but Master Seductress, lustful, wrathful, proud. I mean, lustful's good, and you've got, like, you know, a really good education. You know what? Yes, you'll do. Petronia, excellent. Now, by any chance, would you like to, marry what's-his-face? He's not willing to do it. He's literally too fussy to marry anybody because of the prestige effects. He literally wants to marry his own aunt because, well, to be honest, she's his age. Alright, I'm not going to stand in the way of this any longer. If he is determined to marry his own aunt, then he shall marry his aunt. I hope you're very happy together, you bloody weirdos. And there we go. He's now a count, but that's not good enough. No, 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 no. The duchy. We will now create that immediately. Absolutely lovely. And we will give that to you all viceroyalty-like. Congratulations, you're now a duke. And as a result of that, you've got a lovely hat. And I can actually use you as a commander, which would actually be very useful because you're actually a siege leader. In fact, you know what? You're being promoted to that role immediately, because I bet everybody's going to be thrilled about you having that role. Also, can we just appreciate Hippolytos Ironside, who has turned out much better than Hippolytus, who has got himself, yes, brilliant strategist, rough terrain expert, battlefield terrain master, shrewd, sympathetic, Ares' own, a strategist who is brave, arbitrary, wrathful, proud, a lunatic who's stressed and wounded, with 31 martial. That'd be 32 if he wasn't flipping wounded right now. Bloody hell, man. And yes, as I would have expected, my threat has just gone up slightly on account of a great holy war in which me and the rest of Hellenism rose up and just sort of took a significant bit of Italy. Fair enough, I suppose. Fair flipping enough. But, oh, this is progress right here. This is spectacular progress. Now it's just a matter of time, because Ragusa is going to 100% take out Venice for me. That's their job, potentially with a bit of help from Thrace. If we're very, very lucky indeed, Thrace might just walk through here and take all of Romaine. Who knows? Greece at one point will bloody wake up and do something. Come on, guys. I was hoping for more from you. You have not been doing a good job. And with those two things, hopefully, taking care of themselves, that means there's just two things for me to actually do. Carthage and Jerusalem. Because sooner or later... Oh, hang on. Sorry. You should definitely be standing down at this point. Sorry, my mistake. You should definitely be dealing with this Alexandria issue. There's literally 491 guys guarding that territory. Alright? You have got 3,000. Just do it. And I suppose now the next big question is, yes, Apollo and Hermes. Right now, they are young. They are still babies. We don't know anything about them whatsoever, to be honest. But, given enough time, who knows, maybe, just maybe, they could turn out to be something special. Maybe enough even to upset the apple cart and get Anthemios kicked out of the succession, but that'd be one hell of a plot twist if suddenly the succession just jumped over to Anastasia's line. Also, can't help but notice 30 days before the crusade was due to begin, it just sort of disappeared. Game didn't say anything. Pope was hoping to, just slide that one past me, but oh no. No, you poor bastards. Oh, Catholicism has moral authority of 0 right now. Oh, that's beautiful. That's just the most beautiful thing. At this exact moment in time, Catholic heresy has greater moral authority than Catholicism does. Orthodoxy, meanwhile, is doing, sort of okay. Though, I can't deny it's probably a bit undermined by the fact that, Patriarch Alexios has actually been a commander in various pagan forces, including during the last great pagan holy war. Ooh, one more thing I can do to get myself some more prestige in a hurry, though to be honest, I've jumped up to 6,600 in no time whatsoever. Duchy of Ferrara. We'll just be creating that, handing that straight over to you. But on top of that, I've actually picked up enough land to set up the Kingdom of Corinthia. Okay, hang on, where the flip is that? That is, oh. By any chance, are you actually technically inside the Kingdom of Corinthia? And no, you're your own thing, but it would provide a really good justification for attacking these two territories. De jure, no questions asked. Right, Thracy, my lad, I know you're not the most spectacular guy, but you're having a new kingdom title. Congratulations. And there we go. De jure, he's now actually eaten Udine over here. So, if we're very, very lucky indeed, that means he'll eat this territory nice and fast and just go further and further into northern Italy. Because now he's got the de jure right to seize these territories. But I would say that is more than enough for now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. This is just going so beautifully. And I kind of like this new playstyle where we're not actually really engaging in war by ourselves anymore. Instead, we're just kind of, you know, hanging around close by to our vassals, egging them on, attacking their targets, but like, you know, not in an official war way, just in an accidental, oh no, we were passing by to loot sort of a way. Basically just, you know, helping and facilitating my vassals as they grow, which is just, it's just beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. But, oh, there's more to do yet as my troops draw back together. And hang on, I imagine the economy's looking perfectly fine right now. Back up to full replenishment, please. Brand new little guy over here in Lucania as well. That's, wow, you're terrible. And I just noticed Polyphemus is now the Pilgrim, which is lovely. He's done a lot for someone who's only 34. A man who didn't even flipping want to be emperor, but he has stepped up. He has stepped up admirably. He's been doing a brilliant job. But now, the big question is, who's going to be the next emperor? Next time, ladies and gentlemen, my children will be coming of age, and then we'll get to see who the empire thinks ought to be in charge when Polyphemus is no longer able to do so. So, that's coming up very, very soon indeed. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Crusader Kings 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye. This guy's enjoying that. This guy's enjoying his elephant a bit too much. In fair Verona, we set our scene. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. They've managed to glitch inside one of the buildings. Elephants in the rear! And then in come the chariots!